Hey, good afternoon. I wanted to come on this afternoon to talk a little bit about how to beat temptations. We are tempted by so many things in life. We've got some holidays coming up. We've got Halloween coming up, and soon thereafter, Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I know this time can be a really tough time for a lot of people. So I wanted to come on and talk a little bit about how to beat those temptations, give you some tangible tips to help you. And the first thing I'm going to tell you, though, is no matter what it is that you're dealing with, you've got to know what it is that you want. Because unless you know what you want, it's hard to say yes or no to anything. It's just, you see a cake sitting on the counter or fresh baked cookies. And if you don't already know what your goal is, what your health goal is, who you are as a healthy person, it's just too easy to walk by and grab that cookie and eat. So the very first thing that I'm going to tell you is to make a decision. Make a decision about who it is that you are becoming, or who you are, or who you want to become, and in terms of health. And then it's just so much easier from there to beat temptations. So temptations happen in so many shapes and forms. I talk to so many clients who the temptation for them is when they get home from work at night. They're exhausted. They're drained, and sometimes physically too. And the go-to is comfort food, and that's the temptation. So the first thing I would say is to make sure that you have healthy food prepared for you ahead of time. When you have things prepared ahead of time, it's so much easier to grab that than to eat something that's not going to benefit you and your health. So have things already cut up, already prepared to go. The other thing I'm going to tell you is to have healthy snacks with you all throughout the day. That way, then, when you get home from work or during the day, if you start to feel hungry, you've got something really healthy to go to that's going to help you to stay satisfied, stay full, and also give you the great nutrition that you need. So much easier to say no to temptations when your belly is full. The key is that we don't really want you feeling stuffed. We don't ever want that feeling, but we want you feeling satisfied. So when you eat foods that are high in protein, that are low glycemic, low carb, and a lot of fiber, that it's amazing how satisfied you're going to feel. So make sure that you've got some really healthy snacks. Certainly feel free to reach out to me as always for some ideas. I certainly am happy to share with those. When it comes to temptations at parties, right? So we have Halloween coming up. We've got Christmas season coming up. We've got parties that are going to be happening. To beat temptations, again, the first thing I'm going to tell you to do is to know what it is that you want. If you don't know what you want, it's so hard to know how to move forward. So know what it is that you want. The second thing is to prepare, to have a plan in place. And okay, you're going to a party. That you might want to eat before you go, so that you're not starving when you get there. Know that when you get there, you're going to avoid the buffet table. That you're going to focus on finding somebody new to talk to, or hooking up with a friend that you haven't talked to in a while. Find things to do that are going to distract you from those tempting foods. But have a plan. Have a plan in place, because when you've got a plan in place, you're so much more likely to be successful in sticking to what it is that you have decided for yourself. The third thing is to prepare. So as I mentioned before, eating something before you go to a party, having healthy snacks with you. I always talk about this, having a bottle of water in one hand and a cell phone in the other. Your hands are occupied. It's very hard for you to pick at that food, okay? Halloween. There is a reason that we don't get Halloween candy until Halloween day, because I don't want it in front of me. It's too much of a temptation. So if you've already bought the candy for Halloween, put it out in the garage somewhere, put it out in your trunk, put it somewhere that is too hard for you to go get. And out of sight, out of mind. You just don't want the temptations. When Halloween comes and you've got candy left over, oh my gosh, throw it out. Please throw it out. The other thing you can do is you can donate it to the troops. I always love sending leftover candy to the troops, and there's lots of organizations that will do that for you. So either get rid of it or give it to somebody else who could really use it. And again, just keep your focus, your goal as your focus. Reach out to support. Certainly reach out to me. I always invite people to do that. I'm always here for a health coach consult. There's never any cost or commitment, and I'm very happy to give you some other tips. I hope that was helpful. Before I sign off today, I wanted to just let you know that this Thursday night, October 25th, we're going to have a virtual Health and Hope party. It's going to be at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be hearing from several clients whose health and whose lives have completely transformed. And we're also going to hear from some coaches, who as a result of coaching, their lives have transformed. And if you've been following me for a while, boy, you know how my life has transformed as a result of coaching. So if you'd like a link to that webinar, please put a little thumbs up. If you could, a thumbs up or a yes in the comments, and I'll make sure to get you a link to that webinar. It's going to be hosted by Dr. Wayne Scott Anderson. He is the founder of our Habits of Health system, which is what I coach. And he's boy, if you're going to hear anybody, you want to hear him. So reach out, send me a private message, put a little thumbs up or a little bit of it, or a yes in the comments, and I'll make sure to get that link to you. Guys, have a fantastic week. We'll talk soon. Bye.